episode of the Ablazing podcast, Hot and Heavy. This is Samantha Gibbs, ready to bring you some more scorching content. Today's episode is extra fiery with new hot topics. I will be discussing the unique characters and perspectives in the novel Things Fall Apart, while exploring Chinua Achebe's various character styles and literary tones. As I'm sure you've discovered from my last episode, hot sauce tastings can get a little intense. Today, I'm going to turn it up even more by inviting a special guest to try them with me. Everyone give it up for the sophomore king and the Roblox expert, Nathan Gibbs! Take a seat, young man.
Yes.
Are you prepared to face your possible demise?
No.
Wrong
I'm
answer.
not.
Here are the sauces for today. Chinua hot sauce, original. And then the OG brand, the one and only hot sauce sriracha.
Yay!
As I discuss the characters from Things Fall Apart, I will be quizzing his knowledge of dynamic and static characters.
Oh no.
Oh no. If he answers it correctly, I will take a shot of hot sauce. If he answers incorrectly, we will both be taking shots of hot sauce, because I just can't stay away from it. Will he have what it takes? Let's wait and see. One of the concepts that stuck out to me about Achebe's writing style was his way of showcasing the differences between each of his characters. He wraps each one in specific themes and symbols to highlight their opinions and beliefs. With the main character, Okonkwo, Achebe emphasizes the value of masculinity and uses symbols of power, for example, the tribe's sacred yams, and destruction, like his machete, which we will analyze farther into the podcast. To describe him, Okonkwo grew up with a poor and unmotivated father who could barely provide for his family. He had to take care of the family and start a new life for himself on his own. He spent years gaining enough seeds for yams, a symbol of status and power in the tribe, to start his own farm. After establishing his property and acquiring a family of his own, he swears to never be weak like his father. He devoids his children from any affection and harshly enforces the importance of masculine strength on his sons.
Yeah.
He views love and compassion as a fault and uses anger and violence as his main outputs. When the Christian missionaries arrive, Okonkwo immediately wants to drive them out. He continuously calls for violence, even when his own clan members disagree. When he is eventually banished for 7 years because of accidentally killing a clan member, he spends the whole time away plotting to build his reputation back up and to fight the Europeans. Upon his return, he cannot adjust to the new rules implemented by the Christians. He eventually lashes out and kills a messenger, and in doing so, faces his end. All right, Nathan. Your
Yes.
first question, is Okonkwo a static or dynamic character?
Who is that?
It's the main character of the book.
Dynamic.
Okonkwo is a static character because he remains aggressive and resistant to change throughout the story.
I didn't know that.
Well, good, then we can both take a shot. Our shot glasses. Let's start with chalupa.
Oh. Ugh.
$1, $2.
Ugh.
No. Ready. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, chalupa.
You like that?
What? It's a good flavor. It's not that bad. Alright, on to our next character. It's gonna be Okonkwo's oldest son, Nawai. Nawai was born to respect and support his father. At the beginning of the book, he bonds with a boy from another tribe, his name's Ikamufia, who is sent to live with his family as punishment for his father's murder of a woman in his tribe.
Gasp.
Nawai regards him as a brother, and even Okonkwo begins to accept him as family. However, when the leaders of the tribe order for the boy's death, Okonkwo doesn't hesitate to carry out the murder himself. This act of violence toward an innocent boy causes Nawai to begin viewing Igbo customs with uncertainty. He begins to stray away from his father and challenge some of his father's decisions. After the Christian missionaries arrive and emphasize the peaceful values of their faith, Wei decides to join them and become a missionary himself. Okonkwo is furious and threatens to harm his son. He wants to strangle him, Nathan.
Okay.
However, Wei ignores him and moves on to another tribe to follow his own values and beliefs. Which type of character is he?
Dynamic.
Yes! He's right.
Thank God.
Alright. So that means I have to try my lovely little baby. How much should I fill it?
I don't know.
Way.
Ew. What is wrong with you? Oh my God.
Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to take this in one shot.
You can.
Oh!
Your stomach line is probably like burning.
Nwoi is a dynamic character since he grew up believing in Igbo culture and admiring his father, but changed to following Christian culture and despising Igbo. Okay, on to our third and final character. His name, which I mentioned earlier, is Ikemufia, the boy Okonkwo killed despite knowing his family cared for him. Ikemufia was abruptly dragged away from his tribe when his father murdered a woman belonging to Okonkwo's tribe. He is placed in Okonkwo's care and is forced to forget about his family and homeland. He arrives as a scared and weak boy who misses the life he had left behind. However, after spending 3 years in Okonkwo's tribe, he begins to feel like a part of the society. He assists Okonkwo on the farm, accompanies him on trips to the village market, and listens to the stories taught by Okonkwo's multiple wives. Overall, he learns to adapt to his new situation and to become a part of Okonkwo's family. Which kind of character is he?
Dynamic.
Cheater. I'll have to do them mixed. Mixing it up. Ah! I don't like the taste of... Ugh. Mixed together is not good.
Yeah, none of it's good.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That marks the end of the character game. Now, tune in for a very wise discussion on character perception. Things Fall Apart is written in a third-person, omniscient point of view, meaning that the thoughts and actions of every character are open to the reader. Examples of this include Noi's internal struggle regarding the tribe's custom of abandoning twin babies in the woods when they're born. On page 128, it states, "The hymn about brothers who sat in darkness and in fear seemed to answer a vague and persistent question that haunted his young soul. The question of the twins crying in the bush and the question of Ikemufia who was killed. The reader is able to observe Noi's conflicting thoughts and the doubts he's beginning to have about his tribe's culture." Another example of this is when the district commissioner, who leads the Christian colonists, and eventually takes control of the tribe's government, ponders about writing a book titled The Pacification of Primitive Tribes of the Lower Niger. He isn't a major character in the book, but readers are able to see that he regards the tribe as animalistic and uneducated. Sure. If Achebe had chosen a different point of view to guide his characters, the impact of the story wouldn't be the same. The idea of being open to seeing the different opinions on colonization would be lost if the point of view was more closed off to the reader. Having a limited third-person point of view or a first-person point of view would only give the reader a view of Okonkwo, who is the same throughout the whole story. By being able to observe the other characters' experiences, the reader can fully grasp the full amount of feelings and changes felt during the conflict between the Europeans and the Igbo tribe, all the while becoming aware of the right and wrongs of the two societies. Before we sign off, I have one more challenge. Behold, ghost pepper.
Wow.
Peppers. Dried, but still spicy.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can have a smaller one.
Okay. Wait, all of them?
Ah, the smell. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's in my nose. Oh my god. Ah!
Oh god, that's gross.
It's spicy and gross. Holy
Oh my god, I need water.
no! I think I won the challenge, guys. Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of Hot and Heavy. Stay tuned for more spicy content in the future.